Hey everyone, it's Nicholas Wilton at Art to Life. Listen, if you're new here, I know a lot of folks are coming in and just checking this out. There really isn't a big, huge plan of things that I talk about on Sunday, but usually most everything comes from when I'm making my own art and ideas or things people write in. So it's a bit of a conversation. And I encourage you, if you like this or interested, or to leave a comment and join in, because we're all just kind of figuring out this art making thing. And I love the Sunday vlog for doing that. I'm in my studio this afternoon and I have these 3 paintings. You can only see 2 right now. And they perfectly summarize 3 kind of challenges that I have. And I think it relates to some things that others have as well. So I've got this painting here, this one. It's kind of clean and perfect and is really balanced. And this is me being kind of careful and overly, just sort of trying to make it really amazing. And there's subtlety and there's beautiful marks in it and everything. And I remember doing it, really loving it. But the problem is it doesn't have a lot of energy, and this happens a lot for me, and I think for others as well. And let me know in the comments if you have this. But when you're overly focused on trying to make something work out and to be really good, it kind of gets in the way. And so ultimately, I get to this point, and I see this now coming in here, and it's okay, but I'm not that impressed with it. And I need to lose control of it. This is just the phase. I can get the thing working pretty good, and I can start to, refine it, but it's too soon. I haven't really explored fully. This one was kind of like the one I just showed you. And this is me not thinking and just losing control and wrecking things and covering things up, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I'm out of my depth, but at least it's changing, and it's the most exciting thing in the room. But I've gone from that kind of caring place to not caring, but suddenly this invariably comes out better, right? But it still needs to get refined. And then this piece over here is kind of the 3rd stage, where I take this a little bit and try to keep some of that energy and bring this back, balance things more, be more delicate, and this is more finished. So I just thought that was really interesting, that I'm staring at these 3 stages, and I thought maybe it would be helpful, if you notice, if you get stuck over, in this stage over here where it's kind of boring. It's great, but it's kind of boring for you. You need to let go. And this is the game for me all the time. So anyway, I just thought, who knows, maybe that would be helpful for some of you. We had an interesting conversation with one of the artists in the Art to Life Academy this morning. And she was showing her work, asking everyone, hey, what do you guys think? Because this is kind of okay to me, but what do you think? What do you think? And it was pretty good, actually. And then it became, the thing that wasn't good was her attitude towards it. She's actually not that excited. It was pretty good. This is pretty good. But if it's just pretty good for you, and it's not exciting, and there's no drama in it, or there's no risk, then maybe you might want to think about pushing a little harder and taking new terrain, going to places you haven't been before. Anyway, that just might be a reminder for you. It's just something I struggle with all the time, and it's always how the work is made. I always go here, and then I remind myself to let go, and then I play in this and figure stuff out, and then I resolve it over there. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you relate to this. I got to come up with names for these stages, because there's definitely 3 kind of stages that I go through with making something, with making paintings. So you guys, this week on the podcast, I am introducing you to and sharing this amazing, he's a friend, but he's a psychotherapist, Rick Scott. He's talks a lot about creativity. He talks a lot about authenticity. He's taught me a great deal. And really, I mean, everything I'm talking about today is about how to get your work more like you and bring that out. And there's challenges and risks to doing that. And he breaks it down, and it's such a great conversation. So I haven't interviewed any therapists, psychologists on the podcast yet, but Rick's amazing, and I think it'll be really, really helpful for you. So check that out. That's coming out on Wednesday. You can click on the link below to subscribe. And thanks so much for leaving those reviews and just spreading the word, because more and more people are listening to the podcast, and that's just really great. So this thing I'm doing in the podcast, that kind of go together, and it's just really great to have this conversation going. So thank you for that. And again, for those of you who are new here, welcome. And we're just a huge community of art makers, and it's just it's really cool to be involved in it and helping each other along the way. So enjoy yourself this weekend. Hope today, Sunday, you get into the studio, and I will see you on the podcast on Wednesday. Thanks so much, you guys. Okay. Hey everyone, if you found this helpful, I have a whole lot more to teach, share, and inspire you with every single week. So join the Art to Life YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Okay, let's do this. Awesome.